if we take our cues from others on what we should or shouldn't be, it can get really confusing. And you're like, some people say I'm too much. Some people say I'm not enough. I don't even know who do I believe? Who do I listen to? Listen to you. Listen to you. You're exactly enough. You're exactly enough. And right on time. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're not too young. It's not too early to start. You're not inexperienced. You're not over the hill. You're not any of those things. You are exactly enough and right on time. You're doing life exactly the way you're supposed to be doing it right now. Right now, you are perfectly positioned for whatever that thing is that's about to come next for you. We are good. Hello. Hello. So fun. I'm right on time and exactly enough. Do you ever say that to yourself? Do you actually remind yourself that no matter what time it is, you're right on time and you're just like so good being you, you're exactly enough. You're not too much. You're not enough. You're just right in the middle, exactly enough and right on time. I learned about this affirmation. There's been little snippets over the years that I've learned about knowing I'm exactly enough. So because you hear a lot of I am enough, that's kind of almost a cliche now. And I think sometimes it gets glossed over and people don't really think into it. Like they don't feel into it. They're just like, yeah, you say it. It's kind of almost like saying the same old prayer all over and over. And you sometimes get caught in the words and you say the things and then you're like, wait, hold on. This is not me pouring my heart out. I don't know if you've ever gotten that situation. That's happened to me before a few times. So saying I'm enough, if you say it a lot, sometimes it can kind of lose its newness and nuance and its impact on you. And so I like to change up I'm enough with I'm exactly enough, because oftentimes we feel like we're not enough, like we're subpar, but then some of us are like big physically or big personality or big energy, or we come in the room and we're loud and we're like excited. And then sometimes we get told we're too much, right? And so if we take our cues from others on what we should or shouldn't be, it can get really confusing. And you're like, some people say I'm too much. Some people say I'm not enough. I don't even know who do I believe? Who do I listen to? Listen to you. Listen to you. You're exactly enough. You're exactly enough. And right on time. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're not too young. It's not too early to start. You're not inexperienced. You're not over the hill. You're not any of those things. You are exactly enough and right on time. You're doing life exactly the way you're supposed to be doing it right now. Right now, you are perfectly positioned for whatever that thing is that's about to come next for you. The gift or the lesson. That's what I like to say. I always arrive in perfect timing. That's another one. That's another way of saying this that I often do. And if you're in my world at all, you probably will have heard me say this, and you probably will have laughed with me like, oh my gosh, I can't believe with all the traffic and the whatever, and I sit in my seat at the whatever, and then they begin immediately, right? All the time it happens. And I do believe in part because I've built that belief, like I always arrive in perfect timing. I'm exactly enough and I am right on time. Doesn't matter what it is. If I'm late, I'm perfectly cosmically still on time, right? Like I try to be punctual. That's one of my values that I use. But anyway, I just want you to know that no matter how big or small you are, how late or early you are, you're not too late. You're not whatever the thing is that you might object to yourself about. You're not the objectable part. You're the good part. You're the good part. I love being me. I hope you love being you. I hope that these times together help build your love for you. I hope you start to see more and more, I am enough. I am. And I'm perfectly on time. I'm perfectly positioned. Like I'm perfect for me right now. Like this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I hope you're starting to maybe open to that idea, or maybe internalize that idea if you'd heard the words before, but you hadn't really. Like, I hope you take minutes, not just with the coloring book, but also like to look in the mirror and just be like, I freaking love you, sister. You're amazing, right? Talk to yourself. It's not crazy. It's healthy. It's very, very, very healthy. All right. So for coloring, I have a technique that I have been saving that I've been wanting to do. And so today is the perfect day. Oh, also, I'm full of love. Love, love, love. Anyway, I'm like, you don't get to read my shirt sometimes. So I had a good shirt, so I had to share that. Okay, so the technique for tonight, I'm super excited about. I'm going to be using the gel pens, the sparkle gel pens, because it's been a minute since I got those out with you. Super sparkly on the outside and sparkly on the inside. And so the technique, I want to do a crisscross pattern, like a hash pattern, because I just was thinking of different coloring ways. And I'm like, oh, that sounds super fun. So you have to be a little bit relaxed and free with this for it to come across like evenly, if that makes sense. So you might even want to take a scratch piece of paper and just be like, okay, see, so I'm glad I started on a scratch piece of paper. So then my pen can get flowy and I'm going to shake it out because it's been a minute since I used these. So I'm going to like practice. Okay, I got my lines going and you see how like it took me a minute of like warming up the pen, warming up the whatever. And now that I'm nice and warm, now I can go over to the leaf. And if this goes outside the line, that's okay, because we're playing. And so I'm just gonna like do this little design right here. And it's a little heavy on the inside, but I think that turned out pretty good. Can you see that? I'm pretty pleased with that. And ooh, and then it just caught a shimmer right there. Whoop, whoop. I don't know if you see that. Okay, then I'm gonna come back up the other way. So this is kind of fast. And it does go outside the line just a little bit, and I don't care. Okay, and it's a little heavy towards the middle and light and feathery on the outside. Like, that's kind of fun. Okay, now the original idea was to come back and do like a cross pattern, but I'm trying to decide if I love it like that. Maybe I do. Okay, now we're gonna get a little crazy. You're gonna get a little crazy with me. I'm gonna set this aside, boom, out the way, and I'm gonna flip it. I feel like I should have like crazy music if I'm like flipping it. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but I want the heaviness of the mark to start near the center of the leaf, so it kind of looks the same, because I don't want like it to be heavy on the inside on one leaf and then heavy on the outside on the other. I just like artistically, I feel like this is the way to do it. So I'm gonna start again. It's kind of a fun sound, huh? And then maybe like this. I lost my rhythm, but that's okay. Hey, that turned out pretty cool. I was gonna come back and go like hash it the other way, but this kind of did a fun thing that I didn't expect near the center. So maybe I'll leave it. I'll come back to it, but I'm gonna do the stem now. See, this could be a fast coloring, because really, I just want you to really be thinking about how enough you are. Can you ever be too much enough? No, it's perfect. It's just the right size. It's just the right much. It's awesome. So awesome to be you. Okay, I'm doing these same lines. Line. Enough. Me. Be like, I am enough. I'm exactly enough and right on time. I do like that. It's a fun technique. I missed some here. Come back, fill it in. Boom. All right. It's a win. So far, it's a win. I think I want to do pink on the edge. And again, I like this technique. So I'm going to warm up my, that doesn't mean it's all pretty warm. The pink is pretty warm already. Okay. So I think I'm going to just turn it so it's easy to work with. And I think I'm going to do these big ones first. So ready? I'm going to catch up over here. And then let's see. It's kind of a little trickier, I guess, since I'm doing these fast marks. There we go. Oh, are you shaking like a leaf? Sometimes I color like this and I shake my desk. Well, that's kind of fun. You know what? Maybe I'm going to do the inside pink and I'll do the outer petals purple. So these are the outer and these are the inner. That's what I'm going to do, because I was like, I really would like to use the purple too. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will leave these with just kind of like a leafiness, a one-sided leafiness, and maybe I'll come back and hash the ends, like the petals, right? That could be fun. Okay. Okay, here we go. It makes me smile, this whole process. Like, I'm like, oh, it's fun. It's exciting. I hope I'm doing it right? Like, of course I'm doing it right. You can't not color your own book, right? Come on. Okay, look at that. Okay, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Isn't it great to look at your work and be like, it is good? Do you do that? I hope you do that. Do it more. Do it more. See, easy, fun detail. It is in the process of becoming. Oh, I love being me. Okay, and I've started doing accidentally kind of like the heart with like a little infinity on the bottom. So it's kind of like an infinity heart. Anyway, it's kind of fun. Okay, so I'm going to come back the other way. Should I do purple first? Okay. Okay, fine. I'll do purple first. And I'm going to just use pen. Oh, it would help if I click them so that they write better after you click them. Okay. All right. Shake, 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 shake your pen out. Okay. So now here, I'm going to come this way. Purpleness. This way with my purpleness. And this way. Line, 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 line. Line, 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 line. I'm going to go this other direction. I'm so interested to see what yours are going to look like, especially on something like this. I feel like everybody's going to have their own style, the weight that you put on the pen, all that. Okay, and now I'm going to like flip it. And let's see, I think I'm going to do it like this, because now I am going to do the hash mark on the actual flowers. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, that does turn out cute. See, I knew it was going to be cute. This is what I had originally envisioned. And it is cute. That is so fun. I've never colored like this before. Thanks for being with me on the journey of discovery. Okay, and these were already kind of that way, so I'll just come at it the opposite way. So fun. Gosh, I'm going to fill in just a little there. Okay, and here. Look at those cross marks. I know it's so silly, but isn't that fun? So fun, so fun. So I think I'm going to leave the leave. And I am going to come back though and put my cross hashes onto the flowers, because I really like how that looks. The tricky part is like evening up for when it becomes one long stroke, right? It's not that tricky. It's okay. I got this. You know, that's another fun thing about taking time to be creative, is you start to get good at things that you might never have put effort into. What? Tighten that up, neaten that up. Well, I'm less than pleased with that, but okay, it's okay. It is what it is. It's still the cross hashy thing that I was wanting to do. So go ahead and finish it up. And some more cross hashes. I do love that design. Okay, well, there you go. There you have it. Oh, here they want one of these right here. Yes. Yes, very much. I love it very much. And we'll do an orange for the center because that's what I wanted to do. Ooh, maybe that one we'll just leave like that too. That looks like it's reflecting a little bit of light. Okay, so the petals have a crisscross pattern and the center and the leaves have their own. It's kind of like a biological kind of a pattern. So enough. Right on time. And I love me. Oh, let's see. So fun. I love doing this this little figure eightness on the bottom of my heart. It's just fun. And I love being me. Me. I hope you love being you. I hope you are on the path to loving being you a little bit more each day. Because there's nothing better than just absolutely all the way being 100% you. And just really, really liking that. We've all done things or looked like things that sometimes like, oh, I roll at myself, right? But it doesn't mean that you're not awesome. It just means you've collected a lot of experiences. Sometimes contrast is one of the ways that we learn, and we learn that we don't want to do things or be the old way. We want to be a new way. Today was a special day for me. I learned some things about myself. I did some journaling and I did some contemplation on myself, and I want to be, I'm like leapfrogging into a newer version of myself that I'm super excited to just become all the way, but it's still me. And so I hope you're on this journey with me. I have hope and I have encouragement for you, because as we try to like peck our way out of our little eggshell into our new life, you know, it's tough sometimes. Those poor little chickadees, I bet they get stressed out. I bet they feel like giving up. I bet they are like, oh, it's so hard to get out of this darn egg, right? It's a metaphor. We do the same thing in our own lives, right? And it's okay. It's okay. You're gonna get there. It's gonna be so good when you get outside of your egg and you be all free and you can spread your little birdie wings and fly. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. You are infinite. I'm so honored to be with you. Have a blessed evening.